Is there anything in the Bible that talks about vegetarianism, veganism, animal rights? Today we're going to take a look at certain quotations. Hello everyone, welcome back to Threpticon. Today we're going to take a look at some pro-vegan or pro-vegetarian or pro-animal rights Bible quotes. Genesis 1:29, talking about diet. And God said, See, I have given you every herb that yields seed, which is on the face of all the earth, and every tree whose fruit yields seed. To you it shall be for food. So here describing the ideal diet of the Garden of Eden, right? So all these seed-bearing plants. So there's a scene in Daniel. Um, Please test your servants for 10 days, and let them give us vegetables to eat and drink water. Then let her appearance be examined before you, and the appearance of the young men who eat the portion of the king's delicacies, and as you see fit, so deal with your servants. And he consented with them in this manner, and tested them 10 days. And at the end of 10 days their features appeared better and fatter in flesh than all the young men who ate the portion of the king's delicacies. Thus the steward took away their portion of delicacies, and the wine that they were to drink, and gave them vegetables. So here you have this description of the Daniel diet, and there's books written about this Daniel diet, but people say just eating lentils, just eating vegetables, but avoiding these fine foods that the king was eating, meat and sacrificial meat, and who knows, pastry, dessert, things like that. So he ate this simple fare, and it made him and everyone else healthier. So we have Psalms 36:6. Your righteousness is like the great mountains. Your judgments are a great deep. O Lord, you preserve man and beast. Right? So you preserve man and beast. So once again, man and beast kind of in the same boat here, being preserved by the higher power. So we have another Psalm, Psalm 145:9. The Lord is good to all, and his tender mercies are over all his works. So once again, emphasis on all his works, all of creation, including animals. Proverbs 12:10. A righteous man regardeth the life of his animal, but the tender mercies of the wicked are cruel. So once again, a righteous man regards the life of his animal. So people who have animals, they care for them, right? You have them, you have an ox who works in the fields, you want to care for that animal, right? You don't want to abuse it, you don't want to kill and destroy it. But the tender mercies of the wicked are cruel. Once again, kind of inciting people not to be cruel and wicked. So Ecclesiastes 3:19. For what happens to the sons of men also happens to animals. One thing befalls them, as one dies, so dies the other. Surely they all have one breath. Man has no advantage over animals, for all is vanity. So once again, that's the theme of Ecclesiastes. All is vanity. Everything's sort of empty and temporary. But well, what's describing here is that the same fate happens both to human beings and animals. They're all born, they're all die, right? And they have one. They're all endowed with a soul, right? Breath. That idea of breath is their soul, right? They breathe in and out. They're alive. And then he's saying human beings don't have an advantage over animals, right? Um, no one's immortal. They all die. You're no different. Basically, he's saying this. You're no different from these animals. You're born, you die, you suffer. So Deuteronomy 22:6. If a bird's nest happens to be before you along the way, in any tree or on the ground, with young ones or eggs, with the mother sitting on the young or on the eggs, you shall not take the mother with the young. So expressing a kind of desire for animal welfare, right? You want to separate mother birds from their eggs, um, because yeah, the mother wants to take care of them and let those eggs grow. Um, exactly. We have Hosea 2:19. And that day I will make a covenant for them with the beasts of the field, with the birds of the air, and with the creeping things of the ground. Bow and sword of battle I will shatter from the earth to make them lie down safely. Um, so exactly describing all the animals and birds and everything else, to kind of bring them to a peace, right? Take away these things that destroy them, the bow and sword of battle, and let them live in safety, describing this ideal state, ideal future state. So I believe that's our last slide for today. So I hope you enjoyed that, and thank you very much. We'll see you again next time.